Hello, everybody, and welcome to another weekend shave. I'm your host, Dan. All right, so we're gonna do another shave video this week, and here we go. This is the Merkur 34c. This is a two-piece safety razor. It's closed comb, and this is a really good razor. A lot of people recommend this, including myself, for those who are new to traditional wet shaving. It's also one of those razors that you will probably end up keeping for a lifetime. It is a really good razor. One of my favorites. To help me complete this shave, I will be using the Winter Blade made by Gillette. These are made in India. This is the platinum coated version. They also make a regular stainless steel blade. For soap, and aftershave, I will be using Captain's Choice Land Ho. This is a really nice soap, nice thick soap here, and I do like the smell of this. It's got a nice citrus in there. I'm not sure exactly what all the scents are in here, but it does smell really good. I do like this a lot. And let's go ahead and get underway. I'm gonna put a little water on my face and some pre-shave. As always, the pre-shave will be Phoenix Artisan's Accoutrements the Cube. I really do like this. If you guys go look back at some of my older videos, you'll see how big my cube started off as. But essentially, this is what I have left, and this is about, I'd say, 8 months, 9 months worth of shaving daily, so it does last a really long time. And for brush, I will be using my Boar brush made by Parker Safety Razor Company. So one of the first brushes I ever bought was this Parker brush. So it's really close to being a year old as well. And after a year of using it, and I don't use it daily, but I do, it's in one of my regular rotations as far as brushes I use. The tips have become very soft. It still has lots of backbone to it, so it's great if you want to do a straight face lather, or you really want to scrub your face, because it's got that. Here it is, getting it all nice and wet and soaking in water. And for a bowl, I will be using my Captain's Choice cotton bowl. Wipe off my hands here with the soap, and let's get everything going here. So the Super Bowl is coming up, and I hope your team made it. You know, I thought the playoffs leading up to it was fantastic. Even though my team didn't make the past the first round, I thought everything else was very, very exciting. And football is my favorite sport to watch. I'm also looking forward to the new USFL that's coming up. For those of you who don't know, the USFL actually was a league in the 80s that competed directly with the NFL, but it didn't last very long due to poor marketing and management. But I'm looking forward to seeing how the new incarnation of the USFL. This is not the first time though that the NFL has had competition. You know, there was the XFL and all that stuff, and I actually had season tickets to the very first XFL, which I thought was a lot of fun. So I mean, more football the better. You know, college football, professional football. You know, I love gridiron style football. It's just what I grew up with. And you can see it didn't take a whole lot of soap in there, but it does whip up real nicely. That's why I like bowl lathering. I mean, people always ask, what are the benefits of bowl lathering versus going directly to your face? Well, the benefit is you can create a lot of cream, a lot of lather with very little soap, so your soaps can get extended really, really lot longer, which is really the benefit of it, because you want to get the most out of your money. And you know, obviously the advantage of doing a face lather is you don't end up having to wash a bowl or a cup after you're done shaving. But you know, to me it's no problem. A lot of people like face lathering because, you know, it's part of tradition, or you know, it's part of their routine, and they really like it. They say they get a zen feeling out of it. I don't know anything about that. I just, part of my routine. Just what I like to do. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get this all done. Again, whether you fake leather or bull leather, you do have to work it in. I guess that's why a lot of people say they don't like the bull leather, because they think that it's an unnecessary step, because you still have to scrub the lather and work the lather onto your face. But for me, because I make a three pass shave, I want to make sure I have enough lather for all 3 passes, and this is a really good way to do that. Oh, damn, that smells good. I really do like this stuff. Again, it's a nice citrus to it, you know. But, you know, I'm sure there's people out there who smell this stuff and go, ooh, you like that stuff? That's nasty. Yep, I know. Because believe me, I've smelled other people's soaps and I'd be like, ooh, you like that? That's nasty. But hey, everybody's different. That's fine. You know, if we were all the same, then, you know, life would be boring. Okay, so, as I said, this is a 2-piece razor. So, what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew the bottom here. And the cap's going to come right off. And you can see it's got a long center post here. So this is what actually grabs the screw or key on the inside. And it's got 2 smaller posts to help lock the blade in place. The winter blades are double wrapped, so they do come in a black packaging like this. I do have another white package on the inside. Again, be careful opening. You don't need to cut yourself trying to get a blade out. Now, some people have asked, what do you do with blades that have the glue on it? Nothing, the glue ain't going to do anything. It's just to keep the paper on so it doesn't move around when shipping. The idea is that the paper can dull the blade, but I've never had a problem getting a dull blade. I mean, I have, but nothing too serious. Out of the hundreds of blades that I've used over the last year, maybe 4 or 5 blades total were not that good. So you put the blade on, and this does say Winter by Gillette Special Platinum. Ooh, special. Alright, put that in there just like that, and tighten it down. Double check to make sure it's straight. Now, it does look very similar to the DE89. A lot of people think they're the same head type, but they're not. There's some dimensions that are different, some technical dimensions, and the comb is actually, the scalloping on the comb is a little different. I'll put this in some hot water. It does have a nice grip on there, but if you are worried about it slipping out of your hands, you can rub your fingertips in the alum block, and like every other safety razor, you're gonna find that nice sweet spot around 30 degrees and shave. And it is very comfortable. So what they consider a mild razor. Let's do the other side. You know, the shaves would probably go a lot faster if I kept my mouth shut, but that's okay. I don't mind talking to you guys, or in this case, talking to myself here in the mirror. Just going over some spot right there. There we go. Now, you're not going to get everything done in one pass. That's why I do multiple passes. And that was really nice, because it did knock almost everything off, except for like a couple spots around my neck and my face. But this is why you do 2 or 3 passes. And again, like I said in my other videos, if you can't do 2 or 3 passes, that's okay. Sometimes all we can do is just get one done and go from there. But your skin will get used to the razor over time. Your technique will get used over time. I mean, the very first time I used this razor, I thought, oh wow, this is mild. I thought it hurt, bothering my skin, but it's just that I didn't have the right angle. I didn't have the right blade in there. And a year makes a whole difference when you shave every day. Now, the reason why I say the right blade in there is because I have all kinds of blades. You guys see me use Perma-Sharp and the 7 o'clock brand, Perma-Sharp Plus, Platinum Plus by Gillette, you know, just to name a few, even Feather. But I have all kinds of blades to choose from, vintage and current made blades. So it just depends on what you find. You know, there are blades out there that some people like and other blades that other people don't. It's just like the soaps, it's just like the razors. Everyone has their preferences. I've only came across one blade that I didn't like, and I will probably give it another chance here in the future because it was one of the first blades I bought and I just didn't like it. I thought it was rough. That's the best way to describe it. Now, you see me talking and shaving at the same time. I really don't recommend doing that. It's a good way to distract yourself and cut yourself while shaving. You know, some people have their kids running around, and some people need complete utter silence, and some people have music playing in the background. You know, whatever it is to make your shave special, go ahead and do that. And you can see I do got a nice thick layer of soap here, and it's very slick. You can feel it even with this Boar brush, but I really do like the way the Boar brushes feel, especially after you break in the tips and get them nice and soft. Get rid of that scratch. And the good thing about Boar brushes is most Boar brushes that I've come across, whether it be made by Omega, Samog, or even Parker here, they're really inexpensive. So for me, you know, they're best bang for your buck. I mean, less than $20 for almost every single Boar brush that I have purchased. So for me, that's a good way to help save money, and that's another reason why a lot of us switch to this type of shaving, because the blades are inexpensive and the brushes are inexpensive. Although we also know that this can be an expensive hobby if you buy a bunch of razors and a bunch of soaps like I have, but that's okay. I like experimenting with different things. And there are people like my friend and my brother who tried one type of razor and said, that's it, this is a razor for me. They have one soap and one aftershave, and they're completely content. And that's great because they're really getting the maximum out of their dollar. I'm going up this way a little bit. I wasn't too happy with that up stroke. Same with this side. I'm actually going to do another pass. When I went up, for some reason it just didn't attach the hairs right. Could be my fault for talking. So I'm going to do another up pass. I'm going to go actually up in an angle and see how that fares out. Yeah, see, I can still hear it. I feel it catch. Hear that feedback? Oh, I did get a lot of stubble off of that one too. Oh yeah, that's way, way better. Huh. Just gotta learn to shut up and shave. Okay, yeah, that was good, and it didn't irritate my skin. It just bad angle when I went up. That happens too. Sometimes you just don't have the right way the blade sits on your face. I mean, I was going probably straight up when I should have been doing this and a little bit of an angle, but at least with this razor. But yeah, that is nice and smooth all the way around again. Set this aside and grab some aftershave. Matching aftershave. Give it a little bit of shake. And I don't know if that's good or bad, it's just what I do. I'm sure there's people who probably wonder, oh, why did he do that? You mess it up. Alrighty. A little bit of a sting, so there is some alcohol in there, but not too bad. So this is a mild razor, so like I said, I got a really, really close shave, but no irritation, even with doing that fourth pass in that upward angle. Alrighty guys, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope your team wins the Super Bowl, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.